I want to save the lives of young black males and to see them grow in a healthy, wonderful, productive way into becoming great young men in whatever they choose to do in their lives and their careers. But to see them actually get to the finish line.
To be invisible no more.
I would hope that we would be able to have a country that lives up to all of its values for all people, not just some people, not just connected people, not just people who have.
Help change the world, one kid at a time.
So I want to see the black man become a norm in the family unit.
Raising not just the graduation rates from high school, but increasing the amount of young black men going to college.
So my highest hope is that because of the leadership that I'm able to give, that young black boys in every single community around this country are able to have an education that really opens the doors for them to be anything and everything that their heart tells them that they want to be.
A lot of our young men don't realize the positivity that they have in themselves because no one has ever told them, that they're smart or that they think creatively.
You can't change society if you can't change schools, and schools are ultimately places where families send children. So for me, transformational leadership isn't empowering lawmakers and superintendents and school board members only, but it's empowering people who they're accountable to, which are parents and other caregiving adults.
Generally, traditionally, when you talk about leadership, people think about, I've got the answer, I'm going to lead, you follow. For me, transformational leadership is sort of the notion that everybody has the opportunity to be a leader.
Taking a person who has a set of leadership abilities, but really working with that person to dig a little bit deeper.
You must make sure that you are progressing your leadership skills so that the people that you are leading advance their skills also.
Being able to not just be the leader, but to also be the leader that prepares the next group of leaders.
I think today, out of the entire experience, when I think about transformational leadership, I really think about turning pain into passion. I think when you think about most leaders, wherever their greatest pain is, they've either allowed it to paralyze them or they had to transform it into passion to serve their community.
The body of work that we do is really based on keeping young black males alive and really getting these young brothers to understand that you can grow up in the toughest of neighborhoods, but that you don't necessarily have to become the neighborhood, and that for young men, leadership, modeling are things that are real important if we want to reduce the likelihood that young men will become members of the Crips or Bloods. If we want to reduce the likelihood that young men will go to jail, we have to begin to teach young men critical life skills and leadership development.
In our work, transformational leadership is so important because of the complexity and diversity of issues that we must address. It's not simply only economics or education or health or emotional stability, or it's all of those things.
It's important to have a vision of your role as being a transformative leader and not just being a leader or someone's there in a place, but using where you are in that place to help play out your transformation.
We need to have more models of what effective, successful, positive, determined leadership looks like.
My greatest hope is that, one, we can come to terms with the fact that we have an obligation to do something about that, and that we can influence both the political process and then the on-the-ground practice in a way that as a community and as a people, we actually rally to take our young men back and to deliver them to better futures.